All over the world, people are waiting for the good news that you can bring by teaching overseas. You can teach them life-changing skills and eternal values. And you can do it in your native tongue, English. In fact, English is the key to a brighter future and better jobs in dozens of developing nations. Since 1981, Educational Services International, or ESI, has successfully placed more than 1,000 teams of Christians to teach overseas. These believers have impacted more than 150,000 students and faculty by teaching English, business, and other subjects while expressing their faith through daily service.
I think the purpose of ESI is to serve people in the spirit of Christ. Serving people, meeting real needs of people, and building bridges between Christians in the West and other people overseas, whether they're Christian or not.
I love the fact that the organization is based around helping people that have a need. And so ESI, since it's a Christian organization, it helps people with the need of their souls.
Over the last 2 decades, ESI has established summer and year-long programs in more than 10 nations. Many schools have hosted ESI teachers for several years, so your service would be part of an ongoing ministry.
There's instant respect, so a lot of obstacles are overcome just because we're associated with ESI.
I have met teachers who come to China independently, and they don't last very long. You've got to have that support where you have any kind of a problem, even if it isn't a problem, you've got somebody to share the fun with. It's really important.
In ESI, we have teachers from all kinds of different backgrounds. So we have a lot of people who just graduated from university. Some of those are married, some single. We've got retired teachers. This is like 3rd or 4th career for me, but we're all working together as one team.
One benefit of teaching overseas with ESI is that you don't go alone. You're part of a team. These teams are thoroughly trained in team dynamics, culture, and teaching before going overseas. In fact, Christianity Today calls ESI one of the finest models of preparedness for teaching overseas.
Nothing matched how the teams were formed, how we worked so closely together, how we all had a common bond, it seemed like, from the very first day.
ESI provides excellent training for their teachers. I really believe that. And in talking with some other people that I've met who have come overseas to teach, and they wish they had the same preparation and tools that were given by ESI. I'm really grateful for that. Even someone who hadn't taught before, ESI, it starts at the beginning in the training and takes you right through, so you're ready to teach when you go.
Every moment you spend teaching, you're building relationships, serving, and living out your values. Quality teaching leads to respect and genuine friendships, which opens doors for meaningful conversations and changed lives. Students are eager to know you and to find out why you came.
I usually teach about 4 or 5 hours of classes a day. And in a typical class period, you walk in, the students all stand up and wait for you to have them sit down, sign an attendance book of their schedules and who's there, and then go through hopefully a little bit of a fun activity to get us started. Teach some content information. Sometimes it's grammar, sometimes more of a conversation. And then have some opportunity for them to practice. Pleasant. Very good. Okay.
And I really appreciate this opportunity to talk to native speakers. And they don't only teach you the language, they also teach you the culture and their way of life.
Teaching well is definitely the beginning of ministry. And then just showing your students you're there and you care about them. They know you believe in God and they know that's why you're different. And some of them will ask questions and want to know more.
I feel extremely blessed by my students. They're very hospitable to me, but they also ask me questions and they open up their hearts to me, and that's been a blessing because I'm here to show them the light of Christ, and so the doors just keep opening, door after door.
I think it's just really great to have a normal American teacher because they're so much optimistic than to other Czech teachers, and they have like so much energy, and we do funny things instead of some boring things. It's really nice. Everyone is looking forward to the lessons.
Opportunities are available to teach English, business, special education, or other subjects to university students, high schoolers, adults, or children. All you need is 2 years of college to serve for a summer, or a bachelor's degree in any subject to teach for a year. As an option, you can even earn a master's degree while you teach overseas.
I teach international law and trade, but we teach a different method than the Chinese teachers. That's what really makes ESI stand out, because we have student-centered classes.
The opportunity to go, whether you're a trained teacher or whether you have a college degree in anything, but life experience is so important for you. And here's an opportunity to go practically anywhere in the world.
Experience a world of opportunities, a world of people who need love, a world where through ESI, Christians educate, serve, and impact.
Part of what I love about being overseas is just adventure. It's fun to do something different and to live life a different way than I've done it before. But also being overseas, there's a feeling of significance in my work because there's such a great need here for teachers and so few people who actually come.
The world is bigger than just America, and I think that's one of the most valuable things that I've learned since coming over here.
They know that Jesus is the most important thing in your life, and you going and spending a year serving them in the same way, I think that gives more of an impact.
Many ESI teachers say that serving overseas was the best time of their life, and it's easier than you think. As a committed Christian and native English speaker, you could be living and serving overseas in a matter of months. You don't need formal teaching experience because of our training. You don't need to raise a ton of support because the schools supply housing and a local salary. Students are waiting for you with open hearts, eager minds, and thirsty souls.
When we go to serve, we actually end up being changed and ministered to by the Lord Himself. I think it'd be great if every Christian had a chance to go overseas at least once. And with ESI, it's a great chance because you can do it for a year and find out if you like it, and do it longer if you do. But it changes you.
I have been stretched. At a certain age, you get very comfortable. You don't try new things. You're not challenged by your job or anything. So this has been a real challenge. You didn't realize you had it in you.
It's been a wonderful time to learn more about another culture, another people, share my culture and my beliefs most importantly, but also to learn and to grow a lot as a person, spiritually and emotionally.
There's not a lot of light shining here, and it's a good place to let your light shine.
I don't know how long I'll stay here, but I know that I'll go home very different than the way that I was when I came.
Step out of your comfort zone. It's worth it.
Perhaps you felt God's call to an unreached people in a distant land. ESI could be your doorway to a path of service overseas. Go with an experienced organization. Go supported, well-trained, and as part of a team. Take a step of faith. Go, teach, serve.